Okay, now I'm gonna get your puppy. Move the table. Get a surface that you can use to do everything on, a counter, or if you're by yourself, somebody else can help you if you have two people. Then I take, well, this is a no-name brand, but the medicated body and foot powder that Gold Bond makes, it's green, and I powder the ears on both sides, lightly. Just to keep rubbing and chafing to a minimum. So I powdered those ears. Aren't you cute? Then I am going to take my glue and I am going to glue the inside of his ears. Okay, so this is the pocket that I'm talking about. The pocket is right here. It is not down the center. It is in this little, well, pocket. And I'm going to put the glue into that pocket and all the way up the inside of his ears. I'm going to do the other side as well. Into that pocket and all the way up the inside of his ears to the tip. Then move the glue so it doesn't spill. Then take your first post, spongy side down. You're gonna stick it into where the pocket is with your zip tie facing out, and I'm going to push down and pull up with his ear. See how it's, the base is here, not in his full ear, it's in this little pocket right there. Then I'm going to take my short piece of tape and I'm going to put it, and I'm going to wrap away from his head. So this way, towards the back. Gently, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. I just basically stuck it on. Now, here is this tape that you have to be so careful with. You cannot pull on this. I lay it against the bottom of his post where the glue is, like that. So I stick it onto there. And then this part, see how there's a fold in the front of his ear? You don't want to wrap it with the fold this way. You want to wrap it with the fold back. So I wrap it lightly around. I'm not pulling it like this. I'm wrapping it lightly around with no real pressure. Stop. And then I'm going to squeeze to stick it together. But I did not pull it around. It is not wrapped tightly around. It is just wrapped around, and then to get it to adhere to each other, I squeeze. Then you take your tape and you're gonna wrap the bottom of that green, or whatever color you buy. Good job, buddy. Then I'm going to do this side. The zip tie is facing out, glue to glue side. So I'm sticking it in the bottom of his ear, in that pocket. See, it's going in the pocket, not down the hole. Look how hard I'm pulling his ear. Stretching that all the way up. You don't want a saggy ear. You want it to be nice and tight, pulled up. Then I'm going to take my short tape and I'm going to wrap away over his head this way, back towards himself, lightly. I am not pulling, I'm just wrapping it around and squeezing. Same with this green, no pulling. So I just stick it on against the bottom. So it's already sticky here because this tape is, you know, is sticky side out. Then I'm going to wrap it so this flap folds back. Look, no pressure going around. See how I'm not pulling it like this? Literally just lightly around then squeeze, because then it'll stick to itself by squeezing. Then you take your longer piece of tape and you secure the bottoms. And on this, I'm not pulling snug either. I'm just wrapping it around the bottom. Good boy. Good boy. Then I'm going to take this longer piece of tape and I'm going to make the bridge. Now, we don't want straight up. We want like this, slightly. So I start with one side and I'm using right into the middle and right over the other existing tape. And I make a bridge like this. See how I've wrapped it like that onto itself? Now there's two pieces that are open, and then I might need to open it a bit up if I think it's, you know, at the right angle. In fact, I will do that. Open it a bit more, stick the second ear through it, and then I have way too much tape. I can either cut it, which I might do, trim that up, that can wrap over. Perfect. Good job. Smile. Good job, buddy.